Desean Jackson, Steven Jackson, Nick Cannon, Ice Cube. Man, what the hell are y'all doing? Like, y'all want racial equality. We all do. I don't understand how insulting another group helps our cause. And the only person called y'all on it was Kareem. We can't allow black people to be prejudiced also, especially if we're asking for white folks to respect us, give us economic opportunity, and things like that. I'm so disappointed in these men, but I don't understand how you beat hatred with more hatred. That just should never come up in your vocabulary, and it should never come up in your heart. I don't understand it. I'm never going to accept it. And I'm asking you guys, I'm begging you guys, man. You guys are famous. You got a platform. Listen, we got to do better, man. I want allies. I don't want to alienate anybody. And to take shots at the Jewish race, the white race, I just don't like it because it's not right. And I had to call them on it because it's really been on my heart.
All right, there y'all go now. Is this loud enough? Because somebody keeps saying it's not loud enough. I can't hear. It's a camera issue. I'll get that fixed. But Charles Barkley told you back in the early '90s he wasn't a role model, and he still isn't a fucking role model. He's not even calling these cats out for apologizing. He's just calling them out just for standing on anything and talking to begin with. That wasn't good. He wants allies. Well, if you've been on this earth long enough, Charles, black people don't have allies. We don't have any. Not in the United States, we don't. So it doesn't really matter. But when you hear that mentality, how are you gonna ask for? Niggas been asking for equal rights and opportunities for 400 years. At some point, you realize, okay, this isn't working. We can't ask for it. We gotta take it. We gotta demand it. Charles is from the deep South, Alabama. He still has that Jim Crow down south mentality. We just bow our heads down and ask the white man, maybe one day, maybe he'll give us something, and it doesn't work like that. I've always said Charles is one of those Negroes that are put in position to check niggas, like on some house Negro shit. It's his job to check niggas and keep them in line. Now, it's not just Nick Cannon, who, like I say, bowed down and apologized after he had everybody in his corner with the black fist pumped up. And he's apologized about 2 or 3 times since. And he even says he's willing to do a episode and have a rabbi on there school him about Jewish history, whatever that means. And then you got Allen Iverson went all in off of the strength of what Nick Cannon said. But it's like a domino effect, because once Nicholas apologized, then came Dwayne Wade, then came Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson's apology, you could tell, was written by a publicist. It's like a 3-paragraph segment, and he even cut the comments off on his Instagram when he made the post. So these and Desean Jackson, all that shit he had going on, he apologized. I don't expect black celebrities to speak up. I really don't give a fuck. There's no such thing as a rich activist. Medgar Evers, X, King, Huey, none of them was rich. Marcus Garvey went bankrupt. You can't be a rich activist. You can't be knee deep in bed with corporate America, say certain shit, and think just based off the momentum and the energy, well, everybody else is doing it. I think these celebrities feel left out because they know what's right and they know what's wrong. They really want to stick with the black folks, but they know they're gonna get castrated. They're gonna get everything taken away. That's why Snoop is another one who's been on a. Remember they had him on that castration apologetic tour when he was running around everywhere. He was on Red Table Talk. He was on all these platforms begging like Keith Sweat. I mean, it's crazy how they made black men have been the main apologists, and we're the number one fucking affected in this country as far as racism, but we're the main ones out here apologizing. I'm sorry, please. Oh my god. And I'm like, if you just didn't say anything, you wouldn't have had to apologize. Why speak if you know you can't stand on that shit? I don't want anybody else who can't fucking stand on what they saying to fucking say anything. That's all. I'm not canceling nobody. I don't cancel people. Like I say, I'm not Nino Brown. I don't cancel people. I don't pull out the bottle of champagne and do all of that. Y'all cancel people all the time. I don't see how y'all black people are the most forgiving race in America. Y'all can't really cancel anybody. We don't have the discipline to cancel nobody. Kanye's doing a fucking rally in South Carolina today. The same person who put on the Magna hat. Y'all had more hatred for Tom Brady when he had it in his locker than for Kanye, and he rocked it. Went to the president's Oval Office, shook his hand. You know, y'all niggas were still buying his ugly, goofy shoes. So I mean, cut out the cancel shit. You ain't canceling nobody. You're in your feelings. They'll drop some movie or some show you like, and you'll be like, oh, you'll forget about it. But yeah, Charles just had to make it known. Y'all niggas need to stay in line and listen to what the white man say. But I mean, I guess we're supposed to be some good old good fellas, some good Negroes. Don't have any feelings, no matter what. It's okay for them to disrespect you, but don't you dare say anything about anybody else. It's not human realistic. It's not realistic to expect a human not to feel a certain way and to keep their mouth shut. And knowing that they got First Amendment rights to speech, knowing that they people helped build this country, and you're just supposed to bow down to somebody else, people who chose to come over here. That shit is ridiculous, man. But yeah, Uncle Charles wants y'all while he's prepping the NBA's return on TNT. He just want to let you know before you start watching basketball, keep your fucking mouth shut. This is after James Harden just got caught wearing a Blue Lives Matter mask, and then when they asked him about it, he was like, "Oh, I just thought it looked cool. I thought the colors was dope. Like I could see if it matched the Houston Rockets red and white. Just keep it a buck, bro. You might have family members that's cops or friends. Just keep it a buck. Don't sit here and say, "Oh, I just wore it because it looked good. It was cute." These niggas is bozos, man. It's too much clownery. I can't even keep up with all of the antics. That's why I didn't even do a video about that. But it is what it is, man. I just want these Negroes. If you ain't gonna fucking stand on what you saying, just stop, because the apology looks more weak than anything. You'll get more because now when Nick Cannon made his comments, at least he had his own people in his corner. Now you got people canceling you, quote unquote, calling you a sellout, a sucker, and on top of that, the Jews are still mad. So now you're losing from both sides. You can't play both sides of the fence. You tried to do that when you apologized, and it ain't worked. You backstepping. So it is what it is. Let me know what y'all think.